Welcome back to Auto Street, your home for the freshest car news, deep dive reviews, and everything on four wheels. Today, we're taking a look at one of the most talked about returns in the muscle car world, a nameplate that practically shaped American performance culture. This is the 2026 Chevrolet Chevelle SS. Whether you're a die-hard Chevy loyalist, a muscle car purist, or someone who just loves seeing legends reborn, this one is going to be special. So buckle up as we walk through the exterior, interior, performance, and pricing of the new Chevelle SS in full detail. Let's start with the first thing you notice, its presence. The 2026 Chevelle SS brings back that long nose, wide stance attitude that made the original a street hero, but it updates the formula with modern sharp lines, sculpted aerodynamics, and a slightly futuristic edge. Up front, the hood bulge immediately tells you the car has power to spare, while the LED headlights are slim, aggressive, and almost Camaro-inspired but more squared off. The front fascia has a wide grille that pays homage to the classic horizontal layout, yet it's been modernized with blacked-out mesh and functional air inlets. This isn't just styling for show, the airflow management actually improves cooling and reduces front-end lift at high speeds. Moving to the side, the proportions hit that sweet spot between muscle car nostalgia and modern performance coupe. It's low, it's long, and the rear haunches flare in a way that gives the Chevelle a planted look even when it's standing still. You'll notice the lines flow cleaner than classic models. Chevy clearly wanted to create a timeless shape instead of something overly retro. The wheel options go all the way up to 20-inch forged alloys, wrapped in performance rubber that fills the wheel wells beautifully. And the stance? Pure muscle. Wide track, low profile, and just enough aggression without crossing into cartoonish territory. Out back, the LED taillights pull heavy. Inspiration from the vintage Chevelle but reinterpret the dual-segment design with a modern twist. A subtle lip spoiler is integrated into the trunk lid, and down below you get quad exhaust outlets that vary in design depending on the trim. The SS variant gets the full treatment with a throaty, large-diameter setup and a rear diffuser that's actually functional, channeling air to enhance stability at speed. Every angle of the 2026 Chevelle SS feels like a respectful nod to the past while staking its claim as a modern muscle powerhouse. Slip inside, and the Chevelle's interior feels like a major shift from the old-school simplicity of classic muscle cars. Chevrolet clearly wants the 2026 model to compete not just with American rivals but with premium performance coupes overall. The cabin layout wraps around the driver, blending retro cues with high-tech execution. You're greeted by a digital instrument cluster that can be customized with classic-styled gauge skins if you want that nostalgic vibe, or modern performance layouts with real-time telemetry. The center stack features a large infotainment touchscreen that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, along with Chevy's updated performance app suite. You can track lap times, G-forces, temperatures, and even control launch settings directly from the screen. Below that, physical knobs remain for climate control, which is a welcome touch for those who still prefer tactile feedback while driving. The seats in the SS are heavily bolstered sport buckets, wrapped in leather or an available suede-like performance fabric. They strike a comfortable balance between daily drivable and track-ready. Red contrast stitching, SS badges, and optional carbon fiber trim pieces help elevate the cabin, while ambient lighting adds a more premium, futuristic touch at night. For a muscle car, cabin space is surprisingly decent. The rear seats are still best suited for short trips or smaller passengers, but they're usable, which is more than some coupes can say. Now let's talk about what makes the Chevelle SS a true SS, performance. Under the hood, Chevrolet equips the 2026 Chevelle SS with a 6.2-liter V8 that pushes out jaw-dropping power. Output numbers vary depending on the configuration, but the SS model is rumored to sit comfortably in the 500-plus horsepower range. This gives it muscle car authenticity while also competing with modern performance rivals. The torque delivery is instant, the throttle response is sharp, and the exhaust note is pure American thunder. It growls at idle, roars under throttle, and crackles beautifully when you lift off. You can pair the engine with either a 6-speed manual, yes, Chevy kept the manual alive for enthusiasts, or a 10-speed automatic that shifts quicker than humanly possible. With the automatic, the Chevelle SS is expected to hit 0 to 60 in the low to mid 3-second range. That puts it shoulder to shoulder with some serious sports cars that cost far more. Handling is tighter and more responsive than any Chevelle before it, thanks to a modern suspension setup with adaptive dampers, upgraded brakes, and a stiffer chassis. Whether you're taking corners on a back road or launching down a straight, the SS feels locked in and confidence-inspiring. Chevy clearly didn't just revive the Chevelle as a straight-line monster, they built a legitimate performance machine. Now let's talk pricing. The 2026 Chevrolet Chevelle SS isn't positioned as a budget muscle car, but it's also not meant to break the bank. The expected starting price for the SS trim puts it within reach for enthusiasts who want serious performance without stepping into luxury car territory. Options and packages can push it higher, especially if you add performance upgrades or premium interior features, but overall it stays competitive with its American muscle rivals while offering a fresh identity that stands out in the market. The 2026 Chevelle SS is more than just a revival. It's Chevy's statement that the muscle car spirit is still alive, still evolving, and still capable of delivering that raw emotional punch every enthusiast loves. It combines retro soul with modern engineering, aggressive styling with real everyday usability, and performance numbers worthy of the SS badge. That wraps up today's deep dive. If you enjoyed this detailed look at the 2026 Chevrolet Chevelle SS, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to AutoStreet, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new review. Let me know in the comments, would you take the new Chevelle over a Mustang or a Challenger? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching AutoStreet, and I'll catch you in the next one.